Hello and welcome to Hargaden Field today for this matchup between the Loyola Dons and the Mount St. Joseph Gales. We did start a little late and the game started a little bit early, so we come in with Loyola in front 7-0 over Mount St. Joseph as a 2-yard receiving touchdown from Ezra Carter. Carter was completed on their first drive of the game. I'm Brooks Markle alongside Reed O'Connor, and we are now all settled in and ready to go. It was a great drive. Used Kendrick Worthington for the majority of the drive to get up the field, and Carter cashed it in on third down. So it is Sheeing to kick it away as the ball falls off the tee.
Yeah, and you're right, Brooks. Kendrick Worthington, he's a really powerful rusher.
Yeah, he's a big kid, too. Hard to stop. And they used him rushing and receiving. So now Sheeing to kick it away after he made the extra point. This one taken by the junior Womack inside the 10-yard line, and he will get up just past the 25-yard line. So here comes the Mount St. Joseph offense led by senior Winston Watkins, the quarterback. Zion Williams, the back with him. They start out with two receivers. And the first offensive play coming for the Gales. Another receiver running onto the field.
Yeah,
That's Alan Gillis.
It looked like there was some confusion there.
Yeah, but now they have it all under control. It's play action across the middle. It's complete for the first down on the first offensive play of the game, and that's A.J. Corcos. And MSJ moving with some pace here as one play, one first down for them. Man motion in front of Watkins. Drops back to throw. Pressure comes on him. Now he's going to run up the middle, gets some room, and gets another first down up to the 41-yard line of Loyola. Another 1st and 10 now for Mount St. Joe's. Under center, Watkins hands it off, and good tackle made at the line of scrimmage. Getting in there was Giannis Kligas, the senior linebacker, as the back for the Gales was Austin Lewis. It will be 2nd and 10. Watkins is under center again here. Motions a man behind him. That's Morgan. Takes it, drops back to throw, and goes underneath, and it's incomplete. It was dropped by Garcia. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 10 now.
And Brooks, that was really a pass he should have had.
Yeah, that was a short one underneath. Maybe he was scared of getting hit, but he had plenty of room to make that catch, just couldn't haul it in. Three receivers here on 3rd and 10, and the shotgun is Watkins. Snapped with 2 on the play clock. Watkins in trouble, gets one away, far side, it's complete. It is short of the first down marker at the 33-yard line. Pass caught by Peyton Youngbar. So it'll be a decision to be made here for the Gales, and it looks like the offense is staying on the field, and they're going to go for it. Two to the right, or to the left. Running back is Zion Williams. Maybe trying to draw them off sides here. 6 on the play clock. Snap taken. Watkins throws it. It's batted down at the line. And the Dons force the turnover on downs and will take over at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, that was a play where the line really had to come up big, and they sure did.
Yeah. Made the big stop on a pass. I couldn't tell who he was throwing to, but the deflection knocks it down, and Loyola coming out strong here. Both teams at 500. Mount St. Joseph 2-2, Loyola 1-1, and looking to get into the win column here. Brad Cease, the quarterback for the Dons in the shotgun, hands it to Worthington as they continue to use him. Doesn't get much there, and it will be second down. Let's see if the Dons offense can keep this good start going. They started off great in their last game against Gonzaga, and in the first half scored 35 points. So they look to be a good first half team here, considering they had a touchdown drive. Now looking to continue it here on their second drive of the game. It's a short screen out to Worthington, who gets out of bounds up close to the first down marker. And they're going to have it at third down and short. So here is 3rd and 1 at the 42-yard line. Under center is Cease. There's 6 on the play clock. Cease is just going to sneak it up the middle, and he gets through. Cease makes a move and gets into Gales territory with a QB sneak that turned in to a nice little gain. And now at the 44-yard line. And Cease runs back into the huddle after he makes the run. Cease is under center here for 1st and 10. Worthington the back, he takes it, gets to the outside. Worthington another move up the sideline. Kendrick Worthington, the first down, out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, and that time it looked like the play design was to run it right up the middle, but it was real clogged in there. So Kendrick Worthington, he made a good move to the outside and picked up some yards.
Yeah, just a pure playmaker, and Kendrick Worthington, who's a junior and just a big physical kid that can also use his legs, be elusive, and you saw it right there, get outside, get the first down, and he comes off the field now. The back is Richie Hines with 2 receivers left and right. Cease drops back to throw, throws it across the middle. It's caught by, oh no, incomplete. Incomplete, as Ezra Carter had it in his hands and broken up there by the safety as he was wide open down the seam. And a good hit made. It'll make it 2nd down and 10.
You will have to give the safety some credit on that one. That was a good play.
Yeah, it looked so open, and he came downhill and broke it up. Cease in the shotgun again. Gonna flip it. Here is Hines, and Hines stumbling forward, and he goes down at around the 20-yard line. And they're going to move the chains, it seems. Is that what, or no, it's going to be, no, they are going to move the chains. It looked like for a second it was another third down, but the official signaled it, and it's 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line, and we're going to get a whistle and a timeout called from Loyola. 4:45 left in the first quarter. It's 7-0 Dons on the Loyola Sports Network. So we are back here for the 1st and 10 as the Dons move into the red zone. Cease in the shotgun with Worthington in at running back again. And the flag comes out. It's going to be a false start on Loyola.
Yeah, that was a weird looking play. They did not call the false start for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, exactly. And it seemed like Cease saw it and had a delayed reaction as he was expecting it to be called, and they finally blew it dead. So now 1st and 15. Two to the left and the right here. Looked like a delay of game, no whistle blown. The pass goes out far side complete. Worthington getting upfield and out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So that will make it 2nd and 6. And Worthington has probably touched the ball on about 80% of the offensive plays so far in this one. And it has worked as the Dons touchdown drive, and now the red zone for this early first quarter as it's Cease under center. Hands it off, Worthington, and he's going to get wrapped up this time. Couldn't bounce it out to the outside, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. The Dons break the huddle with 4 receivers. Seiss in the shotgun here. Snapped with 5 on the play clock. Pass goes left side. It's complete as Ricarder is going to have the 1st down, and it'll be 1st and goal Loyola at the 8-yard line. Ronaldo and Worthington behind Cease, and it's a handoff to Ronaldo, who pushes the pile forward inside the 5-yard line, or excuse me, Tommy Tucker. And that'll make it, that was Tommy Tucker with the carry. It'll make it 2nd and goal.
They've got about 4 yards to go for the touchdown.
Similar formation with Tucker and Worthington and behind Cease. And now they're going to give it to Worthington this time, and Worthington not much doing there. It will be 3rd down. So now 3rd and goal coming. 1:40 left in the first quarter. Don's using the clock here with this run offense they have working, and the use of Kendrick Worthington. And definitely taking their time in their huddles, using up that play clock. Cease comes out in the shotgun here for 3rd down. Cease rolling right. Now stops, goes the other way, throws it to the end zone, overthrown as a flag came out in the backfield. And it's going to be a hold on the Dons. We'll see if they decline or accept or decline this one, as it is now 4th down with the incompletion. But it would put them back to about the 13 if they accept it. And they are going to accept it. So they'll make it 3rd and goal from the 13 instead of 4th and goal at the 3. So Don's offense lined up again. Cease dropping back. Has time, lost it up in the end zone for Carter, and Carter brought it in, but he's out of bounds. And that will bring up 4th down. And I assume it'll be Owen Sheen coming on for the kick to try and make it a 10-0 game.
Now, that was just a spectacular catch made by Ezra Carter. He caught it over the head of the defender. It was just unfortunate that he was out of bounds.
Yeah, Cease just saw him a little too late, and he was out of the back of the end zone. Placed it in a good position. Sheehan gets the kick away, and it's through. And the Dons take a 10-0 lead in the first quarter with 1 minute and 7 seconds left, as we'll take a break on the Loyola Sports Network. So back for the kickoff here. Dons with points on both their drives so far. Have a 10-0 lead over the Gales. This one taken just before the goal line. And good tackle made. It'll be at the 20-yard line is where the Mount St. Joseph offense will start, as Ryan Maloney made the tackle there.
Yeah, Brooks, it looked like he was building up a full head of steam, and then he was just stopped in his tracks.
Yeah, it looked like he could have had a hole, and Maloney came and delivered the hit. So 1st and 10 now, as Watkins and the offense comes back on the field after a turnover on downs on the first drive, and it was a good drive, but just stopped up, and the deflection at the line on 4th down gave Loyola the ball back, as they're gonna run it here up the middle. Breaking tackles, flag comes out. It's a 1st down for Zion Williams, and it looks like it's a face mask from Loyola that will add on to the end of that run. So that'll be 15 yards from the end of the run.
That's a big hit for the Loyola defense.
Yeah, especially with the way the offense moved. You don't want to give them any extra yards, but it's only a 5-yard. And it's a 15-yard penalty in the NFL and college football, but only 5 here. And it's second down or first down and 10 from the 37 for the Gales. Looking left, and this one is batted down and was hanging in the air and fell incomplete. Knocking it down there was Trevor Szymanski.
Yeah, really, it was almost intercepted.
Yeah, it looked like it was for a second, but just fell in between defenders. And with Szymanski, a huge, I mean, well over 6 feet. Hard to get over him. Pass goes across the middle, and it is complete right at the first down marker by Peyton Youngbar. And they're going to have him marked short. So it's 3rd and 1.
Third down, the Loyola defense would like a stop here so they could get the ball back with decent field position.
And we're going to get a whistle here and I believe a timeout. Timeout called by Mount St. Joe. So we'll take a break on the Loyola Sports, or excuse me, that's the end of the first quarter. We'll be back for the second quarter here on the Loyola Sports Network. So back here for 3rd down and 1. Under center is Watkins. Hands it off, and it's a first down for the Gales and more into Loyola territory as a flag does come out.
His helmet flew off after that play.
Yes, it did, and it flew off in the middle of the run. That was Zion Williams with the carry. The flag came in late. And it's going to be coming back here as it's a hold on the Gales. So that'll make it 3rd down and long on a 3rd and short. Really a crucial penalty when you had a first down into Loyola territory. And now this makes it a tough position here.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate for the Gales.
3rd and 11. Loyola bringing 5. Watkins out to his left, throws it in the air and overthrown on the Loyola sideline, and it's 4th down.
He was really lucky to get away from the blitz there. He had 3 guys hot on his heels.
Yeah, almost made a play out of it, but overthrew his intended receiver, which was Devion Bird. And it'll be a punt upcoming from Mount St. Joseph.
Oh no, that's not good. There's Trevor Sosmanski limping off to the sideline. It's a that's a crucial player in the Dons defense.
Punt gets away, end over end. Moore takes it inside the 20-yard line. Moore now taking it upfield, and Moore gets up past the 35-yard line. And that's where the Dons will start it on their own side here with 11:18 left in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, Jaden Moore, the senior, he took that one in stride. Looked like he almost found a hole there, but got wrapped up.
Yeah, one of the most athletic guys on the Loyola roster, and with plenty of speed, they're going to mark him up at the 40-yard line. They start off with a run. Far side, out of bounds it goes for a gain of 6. Second and 4. Cease under center again, gives it to Hines on the outside run, and Hines gets up to midfield. And we'll see if they move the chains. They will. At midfield, 1st and 10 for Loyola. And we get a Mount St. Joseph timeout here, 10:48 left in the 2nd quarter. So 1st and 10 at midfield. The Dons looking to keep the offense chugging forward here with 2 good drives to start it. Pass goes right, and good catch made. And out of bounds goes Ronaldo. And that'll make it 2nd down and 3.
That was an outstanding catch by Ronaldo there. The defender almost got his hand on it. Good throw by Brad Cease, too.
Yeah, also good hands from Ronaldo with the defender right there. Hand off to Worthington, makes a move. Worthington's got the 1st down to the 35-yard line, and he continues to be elusive with his legs, getting by defenders and around him. And I assume they're going to continue to run it with the success they've had so far. And they're going to go play action now, dump it off short. It's complete. And that is to Sam Navarre, the junior, gain of about 5. Two receivers left and 2 to the right here for 2nd down and 5. Cease gonna flip it out to Worthington, who fumbles it, then picks it up. And doesn't get much out of it. And that will make it 3rd down.
It was a good thing there was nobody around him because that one was on the ground for a long time. He tried to pick it up again and fumbled it again, so if he did not get that one back, it would have been a big hit for the Dons.
So at the Gales 29, it's 3rd and 4. Ronaldo, Moore, and Carter, the receivers. It's a handoff. Worthington up the gut trying to get forward, and it looks like the Gales make it 4th down as the reinforcements come in and stop up Worthington. It is 4th and short, so we'll see what Coach Zayu elects to do, and he's keeping the offense out there. They're going to go for it.
I think that's a good call by Coach Zayu. They're only 1 or 2 yards shy of the 1st down.
Yeah, Sheehan, he's a good kicker, but still this would be a long one. With the distance they need to get, not much. Almost an offside there, but the pass is complete as Carter took a big hit, hung on to it, and moves the chains for Loyola. So at the 23, 1st and 10 for Loyola. The back is the receiver, Michael Robinson, into the game, as the back is still Worthington.
And that was another nice catch by Ezra Carter. He jumped up high for it and pulled it down.
Cease with plenty of time, now gets one away, and oh, it should have been picked off by Caden Knight as it was thrown right to him. And he dropped it, and Loyola gets away with one there. Looked like a little bit of a forced throw from Cease, who had all day and tried to get it over him, but ended up throwing it right to him. So we're going to get a timeout from Loyola as the play clock was running down. The second one they've used in this first half. We'll take a break. So 2nd down and 10 for Loyola coming out of the timeout. Cease hands it off to Worthington, and Worthington stumbles on himself. And no gain there, and it's third down.
Yeah, Worthington, he tried to cut it to the outside, but it looked like he got tripped up by some defenders and went down.
Yeah, and there were plenty of Gales over there. He didn't have much room anyway to make something out of that. Now 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Cease under center here for 3rd and 10. And gonna flip it. Jaden Moore looking to make something out of it. Gets to the outside. Jaden Moore with room. Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. As he had plenty of room, but it ran out quickly. And it'll be 4th down and short again. But considering from where he started, he ran a long way.
Yeah, that was a really good run from the Duke commit.
So it's 4th and 2 at the 15-yard line. The Dons offense staying out on the field again. They converted a 4th and 2 earlier in the drive. Under center, Cease, and the Gales jump offside, and that'll be a 1st down. Another crucial penalty as they had the holding last drive that caused them to punt it, and now the offside there gives Loyola the 1st down, and it will now be 1st and goal. Play action, pass to the end zone for Moore, and he had a hand on it, but it drops incomplete.
It looked like he almost had that one. Jaden Moore was ISO on the left side with trips on the right, and Brad Cease knew where he was going.
Yeah, that's one where you just throw it up there and hope your receiver makes a play, but it was good defense.
Quite the receiver he is.
Four-man rush from the Gales. Cease going backwards, now throws one high up into the air, and this one is going to be ruled. It was caught by MSJ, and they're going to rule it incomplete as he was out of bounds.
A lucky break for the Dons. Looked like Brad Cease was trying to get away from the rush, narrowly avoided it, and just chucked it up for Jaden Moore once more. And the Gales got some hands on it, but stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't know if he was trying to throw that out of bounds or hoping that Moore was going to go up there and make a play, but it was double coverage. And MSJ won it, but he was just out of bounds. So now 3rd down, play clock at 0, and we're going to get a whistle, and it'll be a delay of game. They missed it the first time. They got it this time, though, as Loyola has had some struggles here with the play clock. Had to call a timeout earlier in this drive, and now a delay game.
Yeah, maybe there's some miscommunication going on between Coach Zayu and Brad Cease.
So now 3rd and goal at the 15. 4 receivers for the Dons. The running back, Worthington. Cease dropping back to throw across the middle. It's complete. Ezra Carter, touchdown Loyola.
There was no one around him. Brad Cease found the right target, and that's another receiving touchdown for Ezra Carter, 2 on the day.
His 2nd of the game, as you said, and it's 3 drives and 3 scores, 2 touchdowns and a field goal. And the Dons out to a commanding start here with 6:23 left in the second quarter. Chiang with the extra point. And that one is through, and it's a 17-0 lead for the Loyola Dons.
And they're
with
going to have
6:23 left in the second quarter.
They're going to have to retrieve that one from the road. It sailed over the net, over the trees, through the power lines, luckily, and landed right in the road.
So we will take a break here on the Loyola Sports Network. In the past 4 games these two teams have played, Mount St. Joe's has won each and every one and have outscored Loyola 179-27. So with the way this game's going now, Loyola looks to break that streak, and they have scored more in any game in the past 4. And we're only in the second quarter, but here's a hole here for the Gales. Going to the outside, Williams into Loyola territory and out of bounds. And they're going to mark him at the 46-yard line of Loyola.
Yeah, Zion Williams, he's got some speed to him, but, you know, I'm thinking, let's hope this is not reminiscent of the Gonzaga game, because the Dons were commanding a lead in the first quarter, and Gonzaga almost came back.
Yeah, that was 35-0 at the half, and ended up being a 35-29 final. As MSJ looks to get the offense going, they start with good field position. It's a handoff and a gain of about 6 to the 40. The running back there was Lewis. Garcia in motion. Another run. It's Lewis again, and it's a first down.
So Dennis Morgan again on the ISO on the left side. It looks like the Gales like to have him out there just to keep Loyola on their toes.
And covering him is Jesse Legree, the sophomore defensive back. This one goes across the middle, and it is complete to A.J. Corcos. And that's another first down for the Gales. Ball spotted at the 22. The Gales keeping their offense with some pace here. Handoff, and coming from behind and making the tackle for Loyola was Giannis Kligas, as he made a great play there to drag Williams down from behind.
And you know, I'm noticing Trevor Szymanski has not come back onto the field for the defense. So, as I said before, that is not good. Last year, he had 2.5 sacks and 37 tackles. A dominant defender.
Out to his left, Watkins makes a move and almost got away, but then bringing him down was Kligas, getting in there and showing some enthusiasm, as Watkins made a good play to almost get out of it. But Kligas stayed with him, and that makes it 3rd and long with the sack there.
2 good plays in a row for Giannis Kligas.
It's 3rd and 15 for the Gales. And yeah, that looked like a false start up front from that right guard, and it is. And now back 5 more as the penalties have been negative for MSJ so far in this one. That's 3 that I can remember that have hurt them so far.
And with penalties happening so frequently for the Gales, there has to be some frustration coming from them.
The first down marker is at the 12. Pressure coming on Watkins. He completes it right side, and the tackle is made at the 20 by Jesse Legree, and it's 4th down.
A massive open field tackle there. He wrapped him up at the legs and slammed him down to the ground.
Under 3 minutes now in the second quarter, and it's decision time here for the Gales. They're going to keep the offense on the field, needing 8 yards on 4th down. They have 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Watkins drops back, throws right side. It's complete, and no, it's not complete. He had it in his hands and turned, and the ball came out. And that is a turnover on downs, the second of the game from the Gales. And the Dons in control here at home on Hargaden Field.
And you know, Brooks, it could have been the crowd. They were getting loud right before the snap, and he passed it right over to where the crowd is. So
yeah, that student section was right in front of him. And he had it really in his hands and turned with it, but it just came out and didn't complete the full process of the catch. And I couldn't tell, but he was close to the marker, might not have quite had it, as the Dons offense takes the field here. They start with the run with Worthington. And he gets a couple. Closing in on 2 minutes left in the second quarter. We'll see how the Dons use the clock with a 17-0 lead. And it looks like they might just want to go to halftime, but they have 4 wide here. 4-man rush, pass near side, and caught by Carter, who took a big hit and gets out of bounds. That was Tyler Simpson delivering the hit, but Carter hung on to it, and he got out of bounds. It's a first down for Loyola.
Now, Brooks, if you're Loyola going into the locker room at halftime with a 17-0 lead, do you keep your foot on the gas pedal or do you let off?
Yeah, this is the situation they're in right now, and I would say go for it in this situation. You got to keep your foot on the gas as that clock's moving, and the offense hasn't really made too many mistakes and has been pretty efficient here as Cease moves around and gets taken down, as putting him to the ground was Sean Curtis. And now that makes it tough for the Dons. I think they're just going to maybe let this one go to halftime here, as they really have no urgency as the clock goes under a minute.
And you know, you're right. They haven't really made too many mistakes at all. Only really that interception, which was dropped, so it wasn't an interception. But that one was close.
Yeah, that was really, well, there was 2, the dropped interception and the one that was caught out of bounds. But the Dons have gotten away with it here, as Cease is going to throw it in trouble out to his left. Got it away incomplete, looking for Worthington with 30 seconds left, and now 3rd down.
Yeah, they almost took him down again. That was a hard pass to make, though, running the opposite way. And you have to throw to a receiver close to the sideline. Didn't complete the pass, but got out of the sack.
So play clock's still moving, but the official's having a conversation over here.
looks like there's some confusion between the Gales coach and the referees.
Some frustration on the MSJ sideline from one of the coaches. I'm not sure what the complaint is. Maybe that they are giving them more time on the play clock.
Yeah, maybe he saw something that we didn't.
So we have a timeout on the field. We'll take a break. So we're back here for, fourth down. And a punt coming from Shiheng.
So it looks like the Gales offense is going to get the ball back with about 30 seconds on the clock. You think they can do anything with that time?
Yeah, we'll see what they get on the return here. And it's not a good punt. Falls down and goes backwards.
It takes a
towards
Gales bounce.
midfield. Yeah, definitely an MSJ bounce. And they'll start in Loyola territory with 20 seconds remaining in this second half. So now you question whether the Dons should have just ran it on that third down play instead of throw. And now it gives MSJ some life here, maybe some momentum going in the half if they can get some sort of points on the board, get a field goal. 20 seconds, they have some timeouts to use. So we'll see here as Watkins in the offense takes the field at the Loyola 48. And the shotgun Watkins. He has 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. He's to throw. Pressure coming in. Kligus makes the sack. What a huge half he has had. That's his second sack. And that will bring us to halftime here as Giannis Kligus doesn't let MSJ get any momentum. And we go to halftime with Loyola in control, 17-0 over Mount St. Joseph. So we are back for the second half of action here between Mount St. Joseph and Loyola Blakefield, with the Dons ahead 17-0 over Mount St. Joseph after a big first half with 2 touchdowns on the receiving end from Ezra Carter and a field goal, and a good defense from Loyola as well, forcing 2 turnover on downs. I'm Brooks Mark alongside Reed O'Connor. Reed, what are your thoughts on the first half?
So we've had some good plays, and especially good players. Giannis Kligas, first half he had 2 sacks. That is a breakout game. And as you said, Ezra Carter with the 2 receiving touchdowns from Brad Cease.
So Sheehan kicks it away, taken at the 5-yard line by Williams. Out to his left, Williams making a cut, and Zion Williams gets to the 40-yard line.
He was brought down on that play by Kai Takasaki, the defensive back.
So Mount St. Joseph looking to get their offense going, as Loyola has kept them at bay. As Loyola looks to keep it going and pull off the win at home. And a game really they are, considering the history, are not favored to win, but coming out and showing up today as Williams gets the carry and doesn't get much. Second down now. Watkins in the shotgun. Gonna keep it himself, up the middle. Watkins gets to the 45. It'll be 3rd and 5. Ball is going to be spotted at the 46, so it's going to be 3rd and 4. Big down upcoming here. This could be a real tone setter for the rest of this quarter and really the rest of this half. Pass, right side, complete. Flag comes out as the catch is made by Youngbar. And it looks like we're going to have an illegal motion from Mount St. Joseph, which will keep it at 3rd down.
And that's good for the Dons because they need to keep this momentum, keep the game moving, keep scoring, and keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Yeah, that's another penalty from an illegal shift. Another penalty from Mount St. Joseph that's been hurting them throughout this game.
Yeah, Brooks, it's really just been penalty after penalty for them.
They're bunched out to the left and 1 receiver to the right. That's Youngbar. Out to his left, pass complete, and racing forward for the first down is Devion Bird into Loyola territory. Big conversion there for the Gales.
Yeah, Bird with no one around him. Caught it on the sideline, bobbled it a little bit, and turned upfield for a nice gain.
Yeah, and MSJ moving their offense with some pace here, and you like to see that, trying to keep the Loyola offense out of sorts as it's complete right side, and Worthington shoving Bird to the sideline and didn't let him break free from that tackle. And it's 2nd down.
Wow, that was a good play for a lot of reasons. First of all, Kendrick Worthington, wow, he really just shoved him basically from the middle of the field all the way out of bounds. And that was a good play call by the Gales because I thought that the running back had the ball. It even tricked me out.
Five-man rush from the Dons, and this one thrown to no one here as Loyola looks for a grounding. There was no receiver in the area, it seemed like, as the officials are going to confer about this one. And it doesn't seem, and no flag out. So it's 3rd down and 10.
Do you think they said he came out of the pocket?
I think they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. It didn't seem so, but that's the ruling. But still a big 3rd down upcoming here. 4-man rush, pass going deep, left side, and incomplete, out of the reach of Allen Gillis, the sophomore, and it's 4th down.
And that was almost it was not a desirable play for the Dons. Almost a big completion there, just a little bit out in front of the receiver. But he had some space on Kendrick Worthington.
Yeah, that's one that they're going to want back. That was an overthrow from Watkins. But they're going to keep the offense out there, trying to get something going here, and this is huge. A 4th and 10 at the Loyola 45. Play clock winding, and we're going to hit a whistle, and a timeout, I believe. No. They're going to give extra time on the play clock, as Fauntleroy was the receiver, but the official made him switch out for Morgan on the near side.
I think
no timeout.
I think the official said something about a mouth guard.
Oh, so that's why they got the extra time there, as Watkins tries to make a play, and he does. Complete to Morgan, who goes inside the 10-yard line. And it seemed like the switch of the receivers ended up being a huge conversion for Mount St. Joseph, as Fauntleroy was on the field. You say it was something about a mouth guard. Morgan comes on and gets a big-time catch inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, and Jesse Legre, he was on him pretty well. Watkins fit that ball in, and he took a little bit for Legre to bring him down.
Yeah. Gain of 39 here. Man in motion behind Watkins. He's going to hand it off. Williams breaks a tackle. Williams still fighting, and Williams is in. And the Gales are on the board here, 17-6 with the extra point coming. And just like we saw with the Loyola-Gonzaga game, Loyola with the big lead at half. Now the Gales with some momentum here, and that 4th down and 10 play, depending on the outcome of this game, could be huge when we look back going to the final if MSJ can't come back. But a lot of game left to be played here. 9:11 left in the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and in from the kicker, Adam King. So we'll take a break on the Loyola Sports Network. 17-7, Loyola ahead. So on to kick it away is King. As the Loyola offense looks to keep their offense going. And MSJ finally gets some offense. And they're going to go with a little pooch kick. Fair catch called for and made by Cole Moiser, the sophomore.
I don't know what the plan was there. It just looks like giving Loyola free yards.
Looked like they were going to try and catch him off guard with the play and maybe have a drop, or, you know, if he doesn't call for a fair catch, he would have gotten hit sticked. But he made the smart play, and it is a good field position for the Dons to start their offense in this second half. Worthington the carry, Worthington a hole, and he's going to get 6.
Yeah, Worthington had a pretty good hole there, but it was good recognition from the safety. As soon as he saw Worthington had the ball and where he was cutting, that safety darted down and made the tackle.
To throw is Cease. There's a 5-man rush across the middle of the field. Man open and going down to get it and make the catch is Robinson, as a flag does come out at the line of scrimmage. And it's on Loyola. It's going to be an ineligible receiver downfield. And that will come back.
That's a killer. Michael Robinson, man, he was wide open in the middle of the field. Perfect read by Brad Cease.
And it was a tough throw to make for Cease on the move, but if he throws that more out in front of him, he could have went all the way, but it wouldn't have mattered in the end, as the flag does come out, and it will make it 2nd and 9 for the Dons. Motioning is Robinson's 4-man rush. Cease making moves, tucks it, and he's running. Brad Cease lunging forward and up close to the marker. It's going to be 3rd down and a yard.
Yeah, it's safe to say Brad Cease took some ankles on that play.
And he made a great play out of it. You love to see the quarterback, when the pocket breaks down, step up and make a play. And that's what Cease can do.
Yeah, he's really known for his passing. He had 1,500 yards last year, but makes a good run.
Cease under center, gonna sneak it up the gut and get the 1st down for the Dons. And it's good to see the Dons keep the pedal down on offense here as they move into Gales territory, get the 1st down, keep that clock moving. A lot of guys in the box for MSJ, and that's why they're going to get Worthington for a loss. They sniffed out that run right there. And it's a loss of 3. Making the tackle was Sean Curtis for the Gales.
Some excitement over here on the Gales sideline.
Ball at the 49-yard line of Mount St. Joe's. Play clock at 3. Robinson in motion, snapped with 0 on the play clock. This one up in the air, far side, incomplete. Looking for Carter, and it's 3rd and long.
Yeah, Tyler B. Simpson, the defensive back, had good coverage on that play. Carter was smothered.
Two receivers to the left, one to the right here on third down. It goes right side. Carter the catch. Carter gonna go down as getting to his feet was Corday Bethel. And the reinforcements came in, and it's fourth down now as the punt team comes on for Loyola. And now you could start to feel a momentum shift coming on right now as MSJ looks to get it back here. Down 10, coming off of their first touchdown of the game.
Yeah, I don't know. I hate to say it, but this feels a lot like that Gonzaga game.
Sheeing gets it away high in the air, and this is going to get an MSJ bounce and go into the end zone for a touchback. So the MSJ offense will come out now, coming off of the rushing touchdown from Zion Williams.
That was almost an outstanding punt.
Yeah, if that bounced back, it would have been, or really not even bounce back, just go straight up. They would have been pinned inside the 5. So ball at the 20, 5:23 left in the third quarter. Williams the back, Watkins in the shotgun. This is handed off on the little end around, and it's going to get about 7 or 8 carry from Gillis, the sophomore. Second down and 2. Handoff. Williams, not much doing there. It'll be third down.
He was flattened by that powerful defensive line. Swallowed up.
And with the tall Watkins, you might just want to see the Gales just sneak him forward here with not much to go. And that looks like they might just do that as he's under center. They're going to hand it off, and it is Williams getting the first down. So didn't sneak it, but a power run up the gut, and it moves the chains for MSJ. Watkins under center again. The Gales continue to rely on the run game. Yet to throw it on this drive, and he gets a couple on 1st and 10. As they had a quick opening touchdown drive to start the half, and now as they get it back, they slow down the game. It's a gain of 5 on the first down run.
Well, you know, Brooks, as you said, they have yet to throw it on this drive, but as they say, stick with what works.
Motion as Gillis. It's a play action. Watkins in trouble, got away from it, now running, and Watkins goes down with a gain of 2.
Yeah, Watkins was holding the ball with one hand on that play. Kind of dangerous when Kendrick Worthington is barreling towards you.
Yeah, and he had the ball in one hand, just flailing it around. Watkins is under center. Loyola bringing the blitz. Pass goes left on the ground and incomplete. He was looking for Gillis, and coming in there was Maurice G to play defense and make it hard for Gillis to catch that one as it was low too. And now it is 4th down, and you got to assume MSJ will go for it, and they will.
Yeah, you know, that was a really good play by Maurice G because he knew that if he went in there with a full head of steam, he would have made an already hard catch almost impossible.
Big time 4th down. Time for Watkins. Pass incomplete as he was looking for Youngbar on the far side and couldn't get it to him. And the 3rd turnover on downs of the game from the Gales gives possession to the Dons at the 42-yard line of MSJ.
Yeah, after the overthrown pass, the Dons will end up with some good field position at about the 42-yard line.
So it's Moore taking the snap. First time we've seen him take the snap in the game. And he's going to hand it off to Worthington. And Worthington doesn't get much. And a little extracurricular activity there, as that was Thomas Brandell thrown him to the ground.
Yeah, there were just no open holes that time. 3 Gales were all over Kendrick Worthington.
.124 left in the 3rd quarter. Moore taking the snap again. And is going to keep it himself this time and go up the middle and gets to the 35-yard line as a flag comes in. And it's going to be on Loyola. As Moore is on the ground right now. And he looks to be in pain.
Yeah, he was gripping his legs.
We'll take a break. So we're back as Moore gets up. I mean, I don't want to speculate on the injury, but they were doing something to him on the field.
Yeah.
Seemed to be like rubbing his leg, but he is in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
As he can barely walk on that right leg.
Yeah, they're having to carry him off the field now. Let's hope it's nothing too serious.
Yeah. So it is 2nd down and long after the penalty. Cease in at quarterback. Worthington gets it and doesn't get anything on the carry as we have a minute left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, this has been a tough game for the Dons injury-wise. That's 2 of their best players, really, that have gone down already. Trevor Szymanski and Jaden Moore. Jaden Moore last year, or 2 years ago, sorry, had 12 touchdowns with 418 rushing yards, 559 reception yards.
So big 3rd down coming here. Across the middle it goes, and it is complete for the 1st down to Christian Ronaldo. And it'll be at the 30-yard line. And the 3rd and 14, I believe, goes for a 1st down and moves the chains as we come close to the close of the 3rd quarter. And that's exactly where we'll go. 17-7, 12 minutes left in the regulation with the Dons up 17-7 and on a drive. So Loyola comes out here 1st and 10 after the big conversion and completion to Ronaldo. Play action, and Cease tried to get it out to Robinson, but it was deflected and falls incomplete.
Yeah, that was pretty wild because half the defense thought it went to Kendrick Worthington, and they tackled him even though he didn't have the ball. And the other half of the defense was after Brad Cease.
Yeah, it was a good play fake, but a big-time deflection made up there as Robinson would have had some room to run without that deflection. It's Cease under center here. And Worthington gets the carry and gets the 1st down inside the 15-yard line. Worthington has just had a huge game and just continues to move the rock for Loyola. And now they are into the red zone and on the doorstep of a 1st and goal here as Cease is under center. Handoff to the outside. Worthington gets to the 6. Cease is under center again. Hands it off to Worthington again, the other way this time, and Worthington, nothing going right there. And it is 3rd down. Huge 3rd down coming for Loyola. And it'll be a difference between a 3-possession and a 2-possession game with a touchdown and extra point versus a field goal. And closing on 10 minutes in the 4th quarter, a 3-possession game is a big deficit to have. And the clock almost goes out. Timeout called by Coach Zayu. We'll take a break.
Well, Coach Zayu in the offense taking their time to get the play just right.
Yeah, this is a big one. It's 3rd and 4.
1st down conversion is at the 3-yard line.
And we're going to get a whistle here, and that's going to be a false start on Loyola. So that makes it that 5 yards harder for that 1st down, and the penalty there is crucial. That's another penalty for the Dons that has hurt them in this half. Not as much as the Gales have been hurt by penalties in the game, but you don't like to see that here.
And
ball now at the 11.
Jaden Moore, who was previously down,
Yeah,
is back
he's
on the
back
field.
into the game. Seemed like it was a cramp here. And now he's all set as Cease drops back to throw and throws for more, and he's got it to him for the touchdown. And the Dons take a 23-7 lead with 10 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter, the 3rd passing touchdown of the game from Cease.
Yeah, Cease is having a game. I mean, he's making all the right reads. Just looks flawless.
Sheehing to make it a 3-possession game. And it's good as a flag comes out.
It was hard to tell, but to me it looked like that kick went wide right.
It was right over the upright or close to it.
Well, with that extra point, he is 4 for 4 on the day.
And it looks like there's a running into or roughing the kicker that will be enforced on the kickoff from Loyola. So they'll have it at the 45 to kick it off instead of the 40. So get 5 yards extra for Sheehing.
You know, Brooks, if the Dons make a big defensive stop here, they say it's not over till it's over, but this one will pretty much be over.
Yeah, only 10
3-possession
minutes to
game.
go. Oh, that one stays in, and this one looks like it's recovered by Loyola, and it is. It was bouncing on the sideline, and the MSJ returner let it stay in, and Loyola recovered it at about the 2-yard line. There's a flag down as the man who recovered it for Loyola, I'm not sure who it was out of bounds, I believe. So, really something you don't see really ever. But the signal was that it's Loyola football, but now a conversation being had.
Did one of the Gales touch the ball?
No, it's a live ball no matter what because it's a kickoff, so they don't need to touch it.
That makes sense.
It's just like a long onside kick, basically. And one that would put Loyola at the 2 or 3 yard line. Not a definitive ruling to be had yet.
Yeah, the officials are taking their time on this one.
Now, if he's out of bounds and he touches it, what would be the ruling is the question. It would make it a kick out of bounds. And that's why it's going to be at the 35-yard line. It's going to be MSJ's possession. So because the feet were out of bounds and it was recovered, it's a kick out of bounds. And MSJ gifted some life right there.
For sure.
And really, there was no need to go out of bounds from the Loyola player. I couldn't see who it was in the corner. But if he just stays in and jumps on that, then they have possession. And really could put the game away. As the officials are still conversing over this one.
You keep missing the corner over there. Like on that last play, couldn't see anything.
So still really we don't know what's going on, but
there's no real
it seems to be
yet.
At the 35 for MSJ, but the officials don't seem to have it under control right now. And now it seems like we're set to play. The play clock moving. Watkins looking to lead a drive here for the Gales. They start off with a run. Williams forcing his way through, but that's going to be a face mask from the Dons. And another killer penalty, as grabbing the face mask there was Tucker. And a play that went for about 2 yards is now going to be a first down.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it too well, but it looked like his hand got in the face mask when he was just trying to tackle him. It didn't look like he yanked him down by the face mask.
So it's first down at the 42. It's 1st and 4, and they're going to get the first down out of bounds at the 47. And I'm really surprised they're still running the ball here with time against them.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the Gales, you got to make this quick.
Yeah.
It's a 3-possession game now, which means they have to either get a 3 and out or a couple 3 and outs or a couple of turnovers. And if you're the Dons, you have to protect the sidelines. You do not want them going out of bounds and stopping the game clock.
This one up the right side and overthrown as he was looking for a young bar. And it's second down. Watkins in the shotgun again. Four receivers, excuse me, to the left, to the right. Now a man motioning, that's Gillis. Looking left, throwing left, and good hands, and it's caught by Dennis Morgan. And now into Loyola territory go the Gales as they have some pace here. Moving the chains up to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, and when you say good hands by Dennis Morgan, the defender was all over him. You have to be a really good wide receiver to catch that ball, and he did.
Pass goes right, it's complete, room to run. Another first down for the Gales inside the 15-yard line. That's Fauntleroy. And MSJ quickly into the red zone now. Still moving quickly.
Although, Brooks, the game clock is still running, they did not get out of bounds.
Gillis in motion again, snap. Looking, throwing, caught by Fauntleroy, extends, and he's in. And Mount St. Joe's, within a minute and 6 seconds, scores a touchdown and makes the 17-point deficit to 11 in a heartbeat. And a great catch made from Fauntleroy, and then the awareness to extend. And with the extra point, it's back to a 10-point game. And with the way they move down the field right there, you really question why they haven't passed the ball more throughout this game. Extra point up and through. 24-14, we'll take a break on the Loyola Sports Network. So back here for the kickoff from King. 8 minutes and 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Loyola's job is to just keep the ball in their hands and use this clock with the lead they have. And the MSJ defense trying to come up big as this one is a little pooch kick. Carter's got it. Carter running to the right, making a cut up the middle and gets up to about the 40-41 yard line. Good return from Carter on the short kick.
Yeah, pretty nice return by Carter. You have to think maybe they were expecting the squib kick coming from King.
First and 10 at the 41. Worthington the back, Cease in the shotgun. It's a flip out to the right. Worthington gets about 5 or 6, second down. And you can be sure that the Dons are going to rely on Kendrick Worthington late in this game to keep the clock running here as we have an injury on the far side of the field.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, we'll take a break. I believe that's Chris Logue on the ground. So Logue gets up and limps off the field. As the Dons break the huddle. It's 2nd and 4. Cease under center. Handoff Worthington, hit behind the line and taken down. Getting in there was Sahir West, the senior, and a big tackle for loss there, and it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah, even from up here, we could tell, or I could tell pre-snap, that was going to be a blitz. There were about 6 guys on the line just waiting for the snap of that ball so they could get in there, and Kendrick Worthington is taken down pretty far.
2 receivers left and right. Cease in the shotgun. 5-man rush across the middle, complete by Moore. It's right at the first down marker. We'll see where they spot it, and it's going to be a first down. Huge completion there. Moore with another big-time catch. And the chains move, and that's going to eat more clock.
Yeah, if you're the Gales right now, this defense, it needs a takeaway in order to stay in this game.
Cease under center. The outside run with Worthington. Not too much there, gets a couple. 2nd down. 6:45 left in the 4th quarter now. Another first down would be big time. It would eat even more clock. As the Dons are, or I assume, and they should, use up as much clock as they can.
Yeah, they're going to eat this play clock down to the last seconds before they snap the ball.
Five on the play clock, snap taken, Worthington up the middle, and Worthington is gonna have it 3rd and about 2 with the run there. Under 6 minutes now, this is a huge 3rd down coming.
Yeah, as you might have seen, that edge rusher came around real quick, but Kendrick Worthington escaped it, so picked up a couple of yards, and 3rd and 2.
Sneak up the middle, Cease. Looks like he's got the first down as he hangs onto that ball. Didn't even go down, but his forward progress stopped, and the chains move again for Loyola. At the 36-yard line, they have it. As Loga's back out on the field, seemed like another cramp. Another run with Worthington, and he powers his way forward for a couple, and once you hit Worthington, he just still keeps his legs churning. and keeps moving forward, and that's really good to get those, just those chunk yards and keep that clock running and hopefully make that first down within those three or four downs you have. And
Yeah, I mean,
now closing on 4:30 left in the fourth.
Worthington, when he's got the ball in his hands, he's electric. He can make plays, make moves. He's a powerful, powerful guy.
Snapped with 5 on the play clock. Worthington bounces out to the right, and he's hit. Big tackle made from Tyler Simpson. And that is a loss, and it's 3rd down. And if he got around that, he would have had room to run.
Yeah, that time he just got his legs swept out from under him.
So the first down marker is at the 26-yard line. The ball is at the 32, so it's about 3rd and 7. Cease in the shotgun. Play clock winding down. Snap taken. Cease with time. Lost it up in the air. Intended receiver, Carter, and he couldn't bring it in. And it is 4th down.
Yeah, that one was a pretty tough catch. He really had to go up for it. Even if he did get his hands around the ball and stick to it, I don't know if his feet would have come down in bounds, but slipped right through.
So Sheehan is out with 3:28 left in the fourth quarter. 10-point Loyola lead. And he is on to punt it away. Gets it in the air, and this one bounces and pinned down at the 14-yard line. So MSJ has a long way to go. Down 10 with 3 minutes and 19 seconds left in this fourth quarter. And they can get into field goal range, which I'm not sure the strength of Adam King's leg is, but if they do get in a field goal range, get a field goal, then they can go onside kick. But I think, no matter what, unless they get a big play, they're going to have to rely on an onside kick, considering they have 86 yards to the end zone.
Yeah, this Loyola defense, they have to stick to their guys and play good aggressive defense to keep the Gales from scoring.
They go with the screen. It's Gillis. Dragged down, and he's out of bounds, stopping the clock.
Yeah, that time there was just not enough room to run. Couldn't turn the corner.
Six yards there. As they have some trouble with the spot. Ten on the play clock. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Four-man rush from Loyola. Watkins out to his left, throws it wide open. It's complete. Fauntleroy, first down to the 42-yard line.
But he stays in bounds.
As they go no huddle and keep moving on field as that clock is running. Three receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Time for Watkins across the middle, and that is complete. Good catch made by Morgan into Loyola territory. Now go the Gales. No huddle again. Ball at the 43. Four-man rush coming. Time. Throwing it deep down the middle of the field for Morgan, and it's overthrown. And it's second down with 2:30 left in the fourth quarter. Morgan had a step on 2 guys out there, but that would have really had to be a perfect pass from Watkins for him to bring that one in, as there was not much separation.
Yeah.
Motioning is Gillis. Watkins dropping back, stepping up, now running forward and doesn't get much as he ran in to one of his linemen and got some congestion there. Now 2:13 to go as the clock is running. The Gales got to get a move on, and it is 3rd down here.
Yeah, that was
3rd and 7.
That was unlucky for Watkins. He probably could have gotten a couple more yards if he hadn't run into his own guy.
Goes near side and complete to Gillis. Good tackle made by Legree, and it's 4th down now. And this is the game if the Gales can't get it. Under 2 minutes now. Watkins looking over to his sideline.
Yeah, that was an
Energy from the Loyola side, and we're going to get a timeout from the Gales.
That was an amazing tackle. If he didn't make that tackle, that was another 1st down. The Gales would have moved the chains. But a great open field tackle to trip up.
Yes, it was. And he would have had more, too. I mean, he wasn't too balanced on the catch, but still, just to get something in there and not let him get anything more. And now make them have to make a play here on 4th and short. It's 4th and about 1. But with the clock against them, they can't really rely on just getting the 1st down.
Do you think they run or pass here?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I think you can run, but you got to be quick. I mean, if you don't get the 1st down, the game's over. So I would say you can run. But this is the game right here. 4th and 1. Ball at the 39 of Loyola. Gillis in motion. They are going to run it. Hit behind the line. And
he's brought
down goes the running back. It's Lewis. A flag comes in, and they're going to get a face mask on Giannis Kligas, I believe.
Yeah, that's now the 3rd face mask for the Dons defense. They might be seeing that in practice next week.
I did not see that from where I was standing, but yeah, there has been multiple face masks from Loyola and just penalties that have hurt them. That moves the chains, makes it 1st down here. 1:35 left in the 1st quarter. Ball to the 20-yard line.
Honestly, I don't think this is really going to matter because the Dons are most likely going to get the ball back, and then they could just kneel it.
If they don't get it on the onside kick. But, you know, face mask has been a 5-yard penalty the whole game, and now they just got 15 on it, and the fans are complaining about it. And I don't know how it works, but MSJ into the red zone here as the pass goes right, and this is no call made. It was caught, but whether it's inbounds is the question.
Yeah, he was taking pretty large
And they're going to say a
strides.
catch. So the chains are going to move, I believe, as the ball goes to the 10.
And the clock stops again.
So it's going to be 1st and goal now. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Snap taken, pass, caught, touchdown MSJ. And they put a drive together of 84 yards and cash in with 1:26 left in the 4th quarter.
And they're going to have to go for the onside kick.
Yes, now they will need an onside kick. Extra point coming from King. and he puts it through. So now 24-21 with 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. And what a drive put together, and really could have been the end of the game, but the face mask keeps them alive.
Yeah.
And a little bit of drama here at the end of this one as the Gales try to mount the comeback.
The Hands team is coming on the field. The Dons, if they get this recovery, it's pretty much over. They can kneel it.
Yeah, we don't know how many timeouts they have left, but I believe it's 2. So they could get the ball back realistically, but there's not going to be a lot of time. So this is the game with the onside kick. The ball has to go to the 50-yard line for MSJ to touch it before a Loyola Don. Unless Loyola touches it first, then it's a live ball. King puts it in motion, and on the ground, loose. Pile-up ensues as the officials get in there. The Gales seem to think they have it, and they do.
Wow. Just wow. I can't even come up with another expression.
At the 46-yard line of the Dons, it was Kerry Adams who booted it. It hit off his leg.
I was going to say, it looked like it bounced straight to him.
Yeah, no one went down to get it. And life now for MSJ, only needing a field goal to tie, a touchdown to put them ahead. 1 minute and 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They mark it actually at the 49. Ball is at the 49. Still on the Loyola side. You got to assume they got to stick to the passing game. It's worked to amount some sort of a comeback here as Gillis goes in motion. Watkins throws left, complete, hit made, and getting forward for a couple. That was Bird.
Clock is still winding. We're at 1:10. Feels
3 to the right, 1 to the left. The back is Lewis. Watkins dropping back to throw. Lost it up in the air left side. There's a flag down as it's incomplete. Pass intended for Morgan. And we also have a holding on the Gales in the backfield. That'll push them back 10 yards as Loyola will definitely accept that penalty, needing any yardage they can here. With 56 seconds remaining, it'll be second and probably about 15 on the hold.
And there's just no way they run the ball here. They need to pass it.
Yes, it's got to be in the air, especially considering the time.
These DBs, they need to be locked down. They can't let up any big yardage.
Second down and 16. Four-man rush from the Dons. Watkins in trouble. Flag comes out and he's sacked. And we will see the flag. It came out in the backfield. And it's another holding. And I'll assume they'll decline that, and they will.
Who was that made the sack?
I didn't see who got in. It may have been Aiden Smith, the tackle, but I wasn't sure. So now it's third down and 18. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They don't need the first. They just need some yards to make the fourth down a little bit easier. Dropping back to throw Watkins. Across the middle, up in the air, and making the catch is Aiden Gillis, and the chains move. And a whistle comes, and Mount St. Joseph's going to call timeout.
Brooks,
Gillis leaped up and grabbed it.
even if the Dons hold them to 4th down and they don't go for it, this is a pretty long field goal.
Yeah, no, but they're going for the win, I think. Now at the 25-yard line, if Gillis doesn't make that catch going up to grab it, it's 4th and 18, and he makes the play. And now the Dons are up against the ropes as they started to get the momentum back after they fumble it on the onside kick. Give MSJ possession, but the holding penalty and then the sack puts them back, and now right back in the driver's seat go the Gales.
And honestly, just a miraculous throw from Watkins. That was an incredibly tight window. 3 guys around him and makes a perfect throw. He put it only where his receiver could get it.
Big time plays made down the stretch as the crowd gets into it. Gillis in motion. 4-man rush from the Dons. In trouble. Watkins now running and throws it incomplete. And that'll make it 2nd down. A smart play from Watkins to get that away.
Yeah, that would have been a sack.
Yeah, get that away and stop that clock here. 35 seconds left in the 4th quarter now. In a game at halftime that was looking like it could be a blowout. High drama down the stretch here as the Gales try to put a game-winning drive together. The running back is Lewis. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Snap, dropping back to throw. Watkins throws it up in the air and intercepted. Intercepted by Mikel Abid. And the Loyola Dons take possession with 28 seconds to go, and that should be it.
It was tipped off the hands of Fauntleroy, and right into the midst of the Dons. They are back in control of this game.
A flag comes down. I believe it's on the celebration as the pass was intended for Denver Fauntleroy, and it was off his hands and right in the air for Mikel Abid, the sophomore defensive back. And there's a player down for Mount St. Joe's who has now gotten up. That is Fauntleroy, who had to stop in the middle of his route as the throw was a little behind him. And I think something there might have got him tangled up.
Yeah, or
and that was the game right there.
he might have landed awkwardly.
And MSJ, if they make that catch, they really they have it 1st and goal. I mean, he could have gone for the end zone, but that is the game on the interception.
28 seconds on the clock, 25 on the play clock.
And that was smart from a B2 to just go down, not make any return. And now just in victory formation. As Cease goes right down. And no timeouts. Maybe 1 timeout. And they do use it.
Yeah, the real question is, do you use your timeouts or do you really accept defeat, because there's no way you can really get out of this situation.
Yeah, they're out of timeouts now, I believe. They don't update it on the scoreboard, but I believe, considering they used one earlier in the half, then one in that drive they had going right there, and now right there, that is the end of their, or they are out of timeouts now. And one more play, and that should be it.
Yeah, so that'll end the MSJ comeback. It was dramatic for
Yeah.
a minute or two, but
Loyola hanging on to another one as they almost blew the 35-0 lead over Gonzaga. Now 17-0 MSJ making the comeback. And Gonzaga had an onside kick. They didn't get it. MSJ gets it, but good job, great job from the defense, stepping up and not letting the Gales do anything to come back and take the lead. As some chippiness happens in there, flags come out.
officially the
As
game
this game's
is
over.
Officially the game is over. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
the game
And-
clock is at 0. The penalties
And they
don't
blow
matter.
it dead, and that's it. 24-21. The Dons win at home over MSJ and break the losing streak they have against them.
2 big names on this field. Ezra Carter, 2 receiving touchdowns. And, of course,
But a valiant win from Loyola. As even after the momentum was all in MSJ's favor, they hang on. 3 passing touchdowns from Brad Cease, 2 receiving touchdowns from Carter, and a receiving touchdown from Moore, and the interception from Mikel Abid at the end of the game, and they win it 24-21. For Reed O'Connor, I'm Brooks Markle. Thank you for watching.